Lila's journey from poverty to purpose. Once upon a time in a small village nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived a young girl named Lila. Born into a family of modest means, Lila's parents worked tirelessly to make ends meet. Despite the challenges they faced, they instilled in Lila the value of education and the importance of perseverance. From a young age, Lila displayed an insatiable thirst for knowledge. While other children played in the fields, she could often be found poring over books borrowed from the village library. Her dedication to learning was unmatched, and she excelled in her studies despite the lack of resources available to her. As Lila grew older, her academic prowess became known throughout the village. Despite her family's financial struggles, they managed to scrape together enough money to send her to the local school. With each passing year, Lila's determination only grew stronger, fueled by her dreams of a better future. Despite facing numerous obstacles along the way, including skepticism from those who doubted her abilities because of her humble background, Lila remained undeterred. She poured herself into her studies, determined to prove that intelligence knows no boundaries of wealth or social status. Her hard work eventually paid off when she earned a scholarship to attend a prestigious university in the city. It was a dream come true for Lila, who had always yearned for the opportunity to further her education and pursue her passions. At university, Lila continued to excel, embracing every opportunity to expand her knowledge and broaden her horizons. She became involved in various extracurricular activities, volunteered in her community, and served as an inspiration to others who shared her humble beginnings. Despite the distance from her family and the challenges she faced along the way, Lila never forgot where she came from. She remained humble and grateful for the opportunities she had been given, determined to use her education to make a positive impact on the world around her. In the end, Lila's journey from a poor village girl to a successful university student served as a powerful reminder that with hard work, determination, and a thirst for knowledge, anything is possible. Her story inspired generations to come, proving that the power of education can truly change lives. As Lila delved deeper into her studies at university, she discovered a passion for social justice and equality. She dedicated herself to advocating for the rights of the marginalized and underprivileged, using her voice to speak out against injustice wherever she saw it. During her time at university, Lila became involved in various community outreach programs, working closely with organizations that provided support to disadvantaged communities. She volunteered her time to teach children in rural areas, helping them realize their own potential and encouraging them to pursue education as a means of empowerment. But Lila's journey was not without its challenges. As she navigated the complexities of university life, she faced prejudice and discrimination from those who looked down upon her humble beginnings. However, she refused to let these obstacles deter her, using them as fuel to drive her determination even further. Despite the pressures and expectations placed upon her, Lila remained true to herself and her values. She never forgot the sacrifices her family had made to support her education, and she vowed to use her knowledge and privilege to uplift those who had been left behind. Upon graduating from university with top honors, Lila was faced with a choice: to pursue a lucrative career in a prestigious firm or to dedicate herself to the service of others. Without hesitation, she chose the latter, accepting a position with a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting education and social equality. In her new role, Lila traveled to remote villages and impoverished communities, working tirelessly to provide access to education and resources to those in need. Her dedication and compassion touched the lives of countless individuals, inspiring hope and empowerment wherever she went. Through her unwavering commitment to making a difference, Lila proved that true success is measured not by wealth or status, but by the impact we have on the lives of others. Her story became a beacon of hope for those who dared to dream of a better future, showing them that no dream is too big and no obstacle too insurmountable when fueled by passion and purpose. As Lila continued her work with the nonprofit organization, she encountered new challenges and opportunities to make a difference. She spearheaded initiatives to build schools in remote areas, ensuring that children who once lacked access to education could now have a chance to learn and grow. One of her most ambitious projects was the establishment of a scholarship program for talented but underprivileged students. Drawing from her own experiences, Lila knew firsthand the transformative power of education, and she was determined to provide others with the same opportunities she had been given. Through her tireless efforts, Lila raised funds and secured support from donors and philanthropists who shared her vision of a more equitable society. The scholarship program not only provided financial assistance to deserving students, but also offered mentorship and guidance to help them navigate the challenges they faced. Over the years, Lila's impact continued to grow, reaching far beyond the borders of her own village. She became a respected advocate for education and social justice, speaking at conferences and forums around the world to raise awareness of the issues facing marginalized communities. But amidst all her achievements, Lila remained humble and grounded, never forgetting the values instilled in her by her family and community. She returned to her village whenever she could, serving as a source of inspiration and encouragement to the next generation of dreamers and achievers. As the years passed, Lila's legacy only grew stronger, leaving an indelible mark on the world around her. Through her unwavering commitment to service and her belief in the power of education, she transformed countless lives and inspired others to join her in the fight for a more just and equitable society. And though her journey had been long and challenging, Lila knew that her work was far from over. With a heart full of hope and a mind determined to make a difference, she continued to press forward, knowing that true change begins with a single act of kindness and the belief that a better world is possible for all. As Lila's impact spread far and wide, she found herself collaborating with like-minded individuals and organizations on larger-scale projects aimed at addressing systemic issues such as poverty, inequality, and lack of access to basic resources. One of the initiatives Lila spearheaded was a campaign to improve infrastructure in rural communities, advocating for better roads, clean water sources, and healthcare facilities. Recognizing that education alone was not enough to break the cycle of poverty, she worked tirelessly to address the underlying social and economic factors that perpetuated inequality. Through partnerships with government agencies, international NGOs, and local community leaders, Lila helped implement sustainable development projects that uplifted entire communities. From building irrigation systems to improve agricultural productivity, to establishing vocational training centers to provide skills and employment opportunities. Her efforts touched every aspect of community life. But Lila's work was not without its challenges. She faced resistance from vested interests and bureaucratic hurdles that threatened to derail her efforts. However, she refused to be deterred, drawing upon her resilience and determination to overcome every obstacle in her path. With each success, Lila's influence continued to grow, attracting attention and support from around the world. She became a beacon of hope for those who had long been marginalized and ignored, proving that change was possible, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Despite her busy schedule and the demands of her work, Lila always made time for the people and causes closest to her heart. She remained deeply connected to her roots, returning home regularly to visit her family and reconnect with the community that had shaped her into the person she had become. As she looked back on her journey, Lila felt a profound sense of gratitude for all that she had been able to accomplish. But she also knew that there was still much work to be done. With renewed purpose and determination, she vowed to continue fighting for a world where every person, regardless of their background or circumstances, could live a life of dignity, opportunity, and hope. And with Lila leading the way, there was no doubt that the future held the promise of brighter days ahead. Please subscribe and like my channel to Flowing Next Story. Thanks for watching.